Have you ever experienced the feeling of unexpected loss of something that you felt a deep connection to? Probably. If so, the first part of that grieving process, you probably involves some sort of self-recrimination. For example, if you lose a pet and you have to have it put to sleep, or if it's a cat, it sadly gets run down, you beat yourself up a little bit and think about, was there something more you could have done? You also ask yourself, did you give it a good life whilst it was here? If it's animals jumping about all over the place at the moment, that was Storm that's just left, and down here my best pal Beowulf's just come and sat with me. Where was I? Relationship breakups. If you have a relationship breakup, one of the things you think about is it my fault? What could I have done differently to prevent this from happening? And obviously the worst of all these is the death of a loved one. And when that happens, we quite often think along the lines of, I wish I'd had the chance to say something, there was something I wish I could have said to that person. Sorry for the little jump cut there, but I just kept tripping over the words I was saying there too many times that it had to be cut out. What I was trying to say was, if you haven't gone through this process so far in your life, at some point you probably will. Now, my name's Stuart Wellborn. Who I am is irrelevant, but I'm just a simple guy trying to make his way in the universe, hoping to do more good than harm when it's time to check out. I've created a series of 13 videos. This one is the fourth one, where I'm sharing a short clip from a TV show or movie with some kind of inspirational message. I say I've created 13, but this is the fourth one, so I haven't technically actually done 13 yet, but by the time you're watching this, that is the plan. I should have done 13, and if people like them, I'll do some more afterwards. But that's the plan, 13 of these with a short clip from a TV series or movie, which should inspire you in sort of a personal development kind of way, because that's what I generally do. Is stop tickling me. What do I do? Yes, I write books and used to be a therapist and stuff like that, but that's irrelevant. Let's get on with talking about today's clip. Today's clip is from Twin Peaks, the TV series from the 90s, early 90s, possibly even 1990. I'm not sure when it came out. I was in the Navy at the time, probably incredibly drunk. But yeah, let's just say roughly 1990, 91, something like that. The TV series Twin Peaks, directed by, well, some of them directed by David Lynch, who is probably my favourite director, not just because of his films are weird and bizarre, and I love them, because some of his films, like The Straight Story, that caught me out. I wasn't expecting that one to be like it was, but he's my favourite director as a person, because I don't know much about, the lives of other directors that well, but with David Lynch, he's got the Lynch Foundation, and he's into transcendental meditation, something that I've done in the past. I keep meaning to get back into it, but I don't do it at the moment. But yeah, he comes across as a nice guy anyway, from what I've seen. And as I say, he's got the Lynch Foundation and he does TM. So that's why he's my favourite director. The clip I'm going to share today is from the Blu-ray, and I'd watched the whole series twice before realising that when you in the menu, when you click play all, it just played them all. But if you went to the episodes, there was an intro for each episode from the Log Lady. If you don't know who the Log Lady is, you're going to find out in a minute. So there was these short intros to each episode with the Log Lady, and that's what we're going to be watching now.
Sometimes, well, let's say all times, things are changing. We are judged as human beings on how we treat our fellow human beings. How do you treat your fellow human beings? At night, just before sleep, as you lay by yourself in the dark, how do you feel about yourself? Are you proud of your behavior? Are you ashamed of your behavior? You know in your heart if you have hurt someone. You know. If you have hurt someone, don't wait another day before making things right. The world could break apart with sadness in the meantime.
Look at that, he's kicked me out of my seat. Haven't you? You're best. Yes. I'm not going to give a long commentary on that because I think that clip speaks for itself. It's not good to go to bed on an argument, as they say, and when you part company with somebody that you care about, it's not a good idea to be parting in some sort of resentment. I remember this being brought up to me when I worked in prisons. One of my colleagues, Tom, should you watch this, because you may watch this, hello, I remember you saying this, talking about not leaving on an argument because anything could happen and you wouldn't want to have that kind of conversation be the last thing you ever said to that person. So that's all I'm going to say on that. I think that clip was really good. Speaks for itself. If you enjoyed that particular clip and want to see some more of these, then click the follow, subscribe, likey type button so that you can see the other ones I'm going to be sharing that will have been recorded by the time you're watching this. There's 13 of them. At least I hope there is. So click the follow, subscribe, likey thingy now, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Can I have my seat back now? No.